All right, we can. I think we're ready. You guys paying attention? Very, very important video because one of you guys are gonna be owning this vehicle and these components. So, pay attention. All right. All right, guys. Welcome back to another video. Truck conveniently went by it extremely. You know what? Someone should write him a ticket for being too loud. I think that was too loud. Anyways, we got a banner here from Trick Chassis. We're going to be talking about some parts we got for 50 Chance, but big shout out to Alex over at Trick Chassis. That thing's gonna be a tongue twister.
Alex at
Trick Chassis.
We need Logan here.
He hooked up. We got some really cool parts from him and some stuff from Quartermax, and he sent us one of their banners. So I just want to make a little announcement. We have a bunch of banners. We have a bunch of wall space. So if you guys want to send us some banners, the link to the address is down in the description below. If you got a flag for your racing operation, if you own a company that makes badass race parts, or if you just got like a badass logo and banner for some reason,
send a t-shirt. Send a badass t-shirt.
Yeah, t-shirts. I mean, great marketing opportunity. We got some of the baddest ones. We got a bunch of DCF banners because Joe at Dieter's Custom Finishing, despite being ugly as he is, he makes some really beautiful parts, even more beautiful. T&D Machine Products, the Rocker Arms, Strange, Johnson Lifters. What else we got? QA1, Maven. Motion Raceworks, BTR. Who fixed the BTR banner? Did you? The ladder's there. Someone just fixed it. Everyone would comment every single time that the BTR banner is just slumped.
Not no more.
No, not no more. All right. Well, big shout out to Trick Chassis for sending us this banner. We'll get this hung up. And if you guys have any banners you want to send to us, our address is in the description below. So we are talking about 50 Chance. We have a bunch of badass parts from More Race Chassis. We have his cage, which we're going to be installing soon. And we have his 9-inch housing right here. But the question was, when we talked about that, is what do we do? Do we go with the leaf spring? Do we go with the ladder bar? And I left it up to you guys. A lot of you guys commented. The final consensus was ladder bar. It's a toss-up. Guys go really fast with the leaf spring. There's nothing wrong with the leaf spring. Solely from a budget standpoint, trying to be very budget oriented. Now our budget might be a little bit different than yours because we don't really have to pay for labor for anything because we do it all. And having Matt on board here makes it a whole lot easier to get some stuff like this done because I'm not a real big fabricator. You guys know how long it takes me to do any sort of fabrication. But ladder bar we could actually do the ladder bar cheaper than we would have to do the Caltrack because there was a lot more components, believe it or not, to that because we're going to have to get the monoleaf, the Caltrack bar, the slider, and a couple other things. And then QA1 sent us a really badass set of inboard coilovers. So we were all like, oh, should we just use the coilovers, mount them inboard and be good to go, or what do we do? So
yeah, and with the ladder bar, I feel like we can adjust the ride height. If we really want to slam it down, we can. We can narrow the frame easier to where if we want to get our wheel offset to where it's really tucked under the bed, we can do that because with the leaf sprung, you can inboard the leaves, but it's difficult to get it really tucked in there. So
I contacted the guys over at Quartermax. You guys know I love Quartermax. RJ Race Cars got some of their ladder bar kit. I pretty much got their complete ladder bar kit, and we didn't just get like the entry level stuff. We got the Pro Xtreme, which is the same series of stuff as like what I put on the Colorado. So we got the ladder bar here. Now I'm not super familiar in the ladder bar stuff because I've never run one. My stuff's either stock suspension or 4-link. Would you say this is kind of like in the middle? I mean, not really. It's still a back half, but I guess it's just preference. Some classes require you, like say, they outlaw 4-link.
Yeah, it's got to be leaf sprung or ladder bar or back half. There's so many rules, and I guess a lot of rules are open to interpretation, but you should be able to fit in any kind of class with the ladder bar setup.
So I got their Pro Xtreme ladder bar kit, and they already come all welded out. So it's got the what is this? The tube insert?
Yep, threaded top and bottom, so you can adjust your pinion angle. Some ladder bars, they will come non-adjustable, so when you put it in there, you got to weld these brackets in perfect, because otherwise you won't be able to adjust your pinion angle. With this, you can adjust your pinion angle. So the top's going to be a solid style heim, and then the other one will have a adjustable heim on the front. So there you put it in there. It's got a union piece if you want to pull it out of the bag. There. So you got this. go in here, you can adjust it in there. That way you can get your pinion angle set by turning that. So that way if you lower it or raise it, or you want to try a different pinion angle, you can do that. So it's really good quality kit. It's all chrome Holley, so it's nice and strong, lightweight. Comes with a cross member. It's got the drive shaft loop in it, so we won't have any kind of drive shaft clearance issues whenever it's got some separation. It uses a Z-Link style bar to center the rear end, so you have a Z-Link and then a wishbone. I like the wishbone better. It is, I think it's better. Some people say you can't run a wishbone with a ladder bar, but you definitely can. But the Z-Link is much easier. It doesn't really require any kind of fabrication. You'll have your ladder bar that's set up like this, and then the Z-Link will literally just go left to right.
It'll literally make a Z out of everything.
Yeah, diagonal. So, got all that.
And that's definitely a lot more cost effective too than going with it. Like we're saying, keeping it in budget. But all this stuff's super nice. I mean, it comes powder coated. The other stuff, we'll rattle can and put it in there, and it should be good to go. So, I mean, I'm happy with this. The one thing that we did talk about, opposed to going 4-link, obviously going 4-link was a whole lot more work, but the brackets on this stuff, they only go on half the housing. So it makes it a little bit easier because, like we talked about before, when you order rear end, you generally don't want to get it with the ears welded on it.
Yeah, you want to do all your welding. So whenever I weld this, we'll probably put it in, I'll bring one of my jigs up. We'll put it in the jig just to make sure we don't have any, the housing doesn't draw. But when I weld it, I'm going to be careful. I'm not just going to sit there and just start burning the brackets in and just weld continuous on one bracket. So we'll take it on there, that way we don't distort the housing.
We also, along with the 4-link kit, we got adjustable shock brackets for it as well. So we're going to mount the coilovers inboard, and then we'll be able to hook these suckers up. So that's pretty good. So I'd say rear end wise, I mean, this thing is going to be
9-inch ladder bar. I mean, it's going to be tough. It'll be enough suspension to where you can just go. I mean, you could go some 450 passes with this.
Yeah. I mean, our goal is to go 490 and drive it around. We're going to be talking about a power plant we got coming for the 50 chance here soon, and I think that we have the potential to go faster than our goal. So this stuff here is I'm super excited. A big shout out to the guys at Quarter Max. They always hook it up, and they got it here in no time. So I'm stoked about that stuff. This paired with the QA1 stuff is going to be pretty tough to beat, especially for something that you guys are going to go from not having a race car or this exact car. I mean, when I say this thing is going to be probably one of the nicer cars we have in the shop here, we're building it from start to finish. So,
yep, no corners cut. And with the ladder bar too, it'll be a little bit better for the whoever wins it, end user, because the ladder bar is a lot easier to tune. It's not like a 4-link where you can have all kinds of different adjustments. You really just adjust it there in the front. So, what else we got? Ooh.
If you guys watch the channel long enough, you know what this is. We have a very nice anti-roll bar kit that got sent to us from the guys over at Trick Chassis, so we're thankful to have them on board with this build. They actually sent their specific anti-roll bar kit for the S10, so mount that on between the frame rail.
Yep, bar weld between the frame rails.
Hang that off there.
Yep, that'll go off there. Have some tabs welded on that.
One thing that impressed me the most about this kit, look at the size of the end links. Look at the size of them. Look at the size of that. I mean, would you not say this is kind of like the very important part of the anti-roll bar? Obviously,
yeah, you don't want any kind of deflection or anything.
But look at this. I mean, dude, those things are wumbo. They are huge. So this kit right here,
take it.
A little bit of fabrication required, but it comes with all the hardware. So you guys slap this sucker together, put it on there. I know a lot of guys that run this on the S10 are super happy with it. I think having a good anti-roll bar setup on a car is a key to making it go down.
Yeah.
And it makes it a whole lot easier on the driver. You can really get it dialed in, and then you can literally just hold the wheel one hand. So between, putting a little bit of rear steer in there, a little bit of preloading the anti-roll bar, whatever you got to do, you can really get a car dialed in. And that's how you see some guys go out there and they'll pull a wheelie to 300 feet. The car just drives straighter.
Yeah, good anti-roll bar. And you can do a lot of tuning with the anti-roll bar.
Yeah, super stoked about this.
Definitely a key component.
Comes with all the hardware as well, like we were talking about. Both of these kits that we got here come with all the hardware to fully install it. You don't have to go out and go shop around for hardware. So this paired with the more race chassis 9-inch housing with the Quarter Max ladder bar kit,
it's a solid rear end.
I think that we're building something way too nice to give away, to be completely honest with you. I think it's gonna be way too nice to give away.
Said you said you want to give away a 4-second.
I mean, this is it.
Turned out it was a truck.
So then we're gonna have to try to give away a 4-second car in the future. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying right now on camera that I think that this is gonna be way too nice to give away, and I just hope whoever wins this one, when we do decide to do the giveaway, we're gonna get the truck together, we're gonna test it, we're gonna race it, we're gonna get it dialed in, then we're gonna give it away. I just hope that whoever wins it goes out there and races it, because this thing's going to be extremely nice. It's going to be worth a whole bunch of money, and to anyone that's out there racing, it's going to have its value. I mean, well, that's why we're making it streetable, so you could drive it to the track. We're making it streetable so you can drive it to the track. We're literally doing that. But I just want to see it go and get some good use, you know. Something like this is like...
Phil's laughing.
Drive? What do you mean drive track? He's laughing. I drive my cow to the track.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about? I drive my shit to the track?
Like 750s.
Right. This is so disrespectful.
The Mad Apple we did drive with the kickout.
Let's make a bet.
Unbelievable.
We're gonna leave the shop.
Alright.
We're gonna go to the GALOT.
Alright, here we go with the MK Ultra.
No, we're gonna
drive it
leave
there.
The shop. We're gonna stop. We're gonna get something to eat. Drive to the track. We're gonna have a cooler in the back. Have our drinks and shit. Actually, I'll tell you what. We're gonna take everything that we need to race the truck.
Is this a methanol truck?
No, it's on E85.
Oh man.
What are you? Phil's over here.
started-
Phil's over here.
You're
Look,
not gonna take my advice.
if you guys could see Phil right now, he's riding a bicycle backwards.
Yes.
How?
You're backpedaling.
We're gonna
You're
have
backpedaling.
everything we need to race it in the back of the truck. We're gonna drive it there, race it, go a 4-second pass, and drive it back.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna drop your wife off halfway there. Gabby, I'm just kidding. In case you hear this in the background.
She'll cut you on camera.
She's gonna hear this in the background when you're watching it. Deadass, I really like. We've had a bunch of awesome companies come on board with this build, and it just keeps getting better and better for you guys in the end. And I just want it to get some good use. It's gonna suck. There's a possibility that happens that someone wins it and they turn around and post on Facebook and try to sell it. And if that happens, like we're talking about doing a cash out option, but I really don't want to keep another vehicle here. Like this spot that is 50 Chance is going to be a giveaway vehicle spot. So when 50 Chance goes, I'm gonna get something else. We're gonna build it. It's gonna be badass. So I don't want to keep it.
Whoever wins it, all right.
Yeah.
They can only sell it if they sell it to me, and they have to sell it to me for $5,000.
I knew Phil was gonna say $5 grand. Anything over $5 grand, Phil's out of pocket for. He's calling the bank like, hey y'all, you got $1?
No, I just call my money man.
All right. Well, that's gonna. I guess. Is there anything else we need to go over on 50 Chance? We got a huge power plant announcement coming very soon, which I think is going to be absolutely awesome.
Billet block.
Stock block deal. So I think the last piece of the puzzle that we're waiting on is I got to figure out what wheels to run. I don't have any connections with wheel and tire stuff, so I don't know. If
Anybody that owns a wheel company that's watching.
yeah, anyone that owns a wheel company, let's do something to help the fans. No.
You could probably do a single bead lock on that too.
Oh yeah. For sure. So, all right. Well, if you guys wanted to watch another video of us talking about stuff, we're just laying the groundwork because now I think we have.
Hey, literally laying the groundwork.
Yes,
we are
layering it. We got everything.
We have everything to put this truck together and get it like fully. Oh, we got to order strange stuff.
Oh, axles.
That's it. We'll get a measurement today. Get axles and a third member and brakes ordered up, and then we're good to go. So this sucker is going to be flying together here. I'm waiting for a turbo from Force Inductions. Holley EFI. Fuel system. Put it together. We're done.
Yeah, we need to order some sensors. Low dollar.
Oh, low dollar motorsport sensors also. Check out Brandon. He's a good dude.
Shock travel.
Yep. Front and rear shock travel.
Flex fuel sensor.
Flex fuel sensor.
Hey, is this a Dominator car?
No. It's Holley Terminator.
You put a shock sensor on a Holley Terminator?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm learning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can. Welcome. This is what it's like here at Ellis Nasty.
Stick to delivering packages.
I got a package.
He get to buy this round. John Doc got to buy this round. The black sheep on the property. He got to buy for the next round.